This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so today maybe the last session as part of the demos. Okay, so maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow onwards, so we will start the syllabus. Okay, so here whatever last 1 or 2 classes we covered, right? So basic details about the platform and all. If anyone is missed, I will have a recordings. I can send out the recordings as well, so no worries. And from tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will start the syllabus. Okay, so as part of these sessions, so we are understanding about some common modules in ServiceNow applications. Okay, so I mean common modules in ServiceNow application means so every application will have these modules. So one module is called the form module. Yesterday we have seen. So we have taken one example, one application called incident. Not only incident, you can take any application. So these modules are quite common. So just we are trying to explore all the options and terminology about those modules. Okay, so we yesterday we discussed about form module, where we have seen what is this content frame and UI actions and additional actions and different types of controls and so on, right? So next is another, I mean, I'm going to take another important module or common module across ServiceNow application is list layout or list module, you can say. So when you see content in the table format like this, so this we will call as a list of record module or list module. Okay, so when you see content like this, so you can assume you can simply consider it's a list of records module or list module. So here we have multiple functionality or multiple features are there. So we will try to explore all those options and we will try to learn how to make use of this list of records module and how to make use of all these features to filter this data and as well as to sort this data. So this this is based on the table. So you just it is displayed. So we have binded the table and it displayed here. The data is displayed from the table, and also you can create this kind of list layout based on the relationship as well. You can create a relationship between two tables, and you can create a list as well. Okay, that we will see later. So here in the list right now only some 52 records are there, but in real scenarios and real time instances you may see here lakhs of records like 5 lakhs, don't I mean 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. So in even some cases 10 lakhs records also will be there. So if you want to filter this data and if you want to find any specific records or if you want to search with the some specific criteria, so here we have option called filter, show or hide filter. So right now the filter is applied here, active equal to true. So here all the active incidents we are seeing. Okay, so if you want to apply few more filters, so click on here show filter option. Click on show filter option. It will enable the filter, and here you can see two classes or conditions, and condition and are condition. So when you use and condition, so it means that the conditions whatever you specify here all should be matched. So for example, active is true. Let's say another condition is category equal to, just I'm selecting category equal to software. And once you select these two conditions, if I click on run, so it brings all the records, where active equal to true and category equal to software. Okay, so let me click on run. Now we can see, so out of 52 records, so 8 records are matching with these two conditions. The record should be active and as well as category of that record should be software, then only it displays here. So when you mention unconditioned, so it means that all the conditions whatever you specify here, it should match. It should match. Okay. So this is how you can use unconditioned. So our condition here. So our condition, it works either of that. So for example, category equal to software is there, and let's say if I configure category equal to hardware. First, it will look for the record where active equal to true, and second condition, it will look for the record where category equal to software or category equal to hardware. Either of this, it will be included into result set. So 8 records are there earlier. Now let me click and run. Now you can see few more records will be added. 13 records are added because it verifies both the categories. Okay, active should be true, and as well as category should be network, or should be, sorry, category should be software or hardware. Okay, so this is how you can make use of and condition and as well as or condition. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions here. Okay, so then after applying this filter, you can save this filter for later purpose. I mean, if you want to use this filter later, you can save by using this save option. So let me click on save here, and here you can see save as if option is there. So you can, once you give the name, let's say new sorry, let's say demo filter, and here you can you can decide who can see this filter later. So here everyone, group, specific group also you can define, I mean you can give access. So once you're done with this, click on save. So this filter will be saved. So let's say when I come back from, let's say, incident application, I'm clicking on now open module, and default filter is applied. But if you want to apply the saved filter, so go to this list controls, click on here and click on filter. So then here go to filters, and here you can select your filter. You can see demo filter. That's what we have given name. So when I click on demo filter, it applies the filter whatever we saved. Okay, so this is how you can add the filters here, and you can save the filter, and also you can control the filter visibility based on the groups, based on the options, like only for you and everyone. So 3 options are there, you can configure that. Okay, and also we learn how to use here and condition and our condition. Apart from this, you can copy this. So after clicking on run, you can copy this query. Okay, so this will be useful when you are implementing or when you are writing JavaScript code or API code. So if you want to implement same scenario in the coding, so this click on copy query, it will copy the query in encoded format. Let me show you. So later I will show you how to use it. Just here, since we are discussing about list module, just I'm trying to explain this as well. So if you see here, this we will call as a encoded query. So in glide, while using glide record, we will use this so that we can apply directly this condition active equal to true and category equal to software and our condition. So this is how you can copy the query as well, and you can use it in scripting. Apart from that, here one icon is called gear icon. This we will call as a personalized list. So using this personalized list, you can modify the list headers. So default list headers will be given by Servicenow. You can see assigned to updated, updated by, and so on. Okay, if you want to add extra list headers, so you can make use of this personalized list. And remember, using this personalized list, you can the change whatever you are making, right? Or I mean modifying this list headers, it will be visible to only your login, and the changes will not be available or visible to other users. So when you say your personalized means, so it is for only your user login. And also the changes whatever you make here, it will not be recorded into update set. It will not be recorded into update set. So let me select here approval set and click on OK. So just I'm trying to show you how to add columns here, all available columns and here selected columns. So once you've done that, just click on OK. So it will be added new column to the list. You can see here approval set has been added to this list header. And also, as I said, remember the change whatever you make here, it will not be available for other logins or other users, and also it will not be recorded into update set. It will not be recorded into update set. Okay, so and also if you see here, once we modify personalize, I mean once you use this gear icon, you can see small dot is enabled. So it means that so we have customized this list headers. So dot is indicating so we have customized this headers. So if I click on this again and if I click on here reset to column defaults, then it will be reverted and it will be removed whatever modifications we have done. Now you can see the approval set has been removed and it shows only default columns. And also here you can see so this there is no dot in the gear icon. So this is how you can make use of this personalized personalized list, and you can modify the column header. And remember, these changes will be visible to only your login and it will not be recorded to update sets. Okay, so because most of the time as a developer, as administrator, so we may have to use this option. So that is the reason I'm repeating again and again. So you no need to worry. You can just make use and you can modify whatever you want because it will not impact other users. But what if you want to make these changes visible to everyone? So then here we have to right click in between any columns of this list and go to configure and click on list layout. So this I will show you later how to design it, but time being, so when I click on list layout, it takes you to the slash buckets available and selected, and here you can move the columns from available to selected, or you can move the columns from selected to available, and you can save it. So this is how you can modify the list, and this with these changes so everyone can see the modifications. Okay, so in development, if they ask you to modify the or if they ask you to add columns, so definitely you have to make use of this configuration and list layout option. Okay, so then you can modify it. So this is how you can make use of the gear icon, and as well as you can modify the list layout for everyone. Apart from that, in the filter icon, so here we have one more concept called dot walking. So using this dot walking, you can navigate from one table to another table. You can navigate from one table to another table. It means that using the reference qualifiers. using the using reference fields, not qualifiers. So using referenced fields, you can navigate from one table to another table. So let me take one scenario and let me explain. For example, I want to filter this incident list data based on the department. I want to know how many incidents raised by the sales department, how many incidents raised by the IT department. So just department wise, I want to filter and I want to see the details. So this is my requirement. That to caller department. Okay. So caller is actually who raised this incident. Actually, who is affected with this actually is the affected user. So that is the reason he has created this incident and we have to resolve his issue. Okay, so for example, here you can see the description: not able to connect to wireless network. Who raised here? System administrator created, saying that it's not able to connecting to the wireless network. So then it will be this guy is assigned to this ticket. So this guy has to work on this issue and he has to provide a solution for his problem. Okay, so this is so caller and assigned to fields. Caller is actually the user who raised the request, and assigned to is actually who is working and providing solution for this issue. Okay, so now I want to filter this list based on the callers department. As I said here, so 50, 100 columns, 100 rows, if 100 rows are there, we can easily identify and we can filter it. But whereas if you have a lakhs of records and if you want to see department wise, so then it is difficulty, right? And also here, if you see here, when I click on gear icon, it shows here all available list, and here it shows selected list. In available list, it comes from the incident table. Available list comes from the incident table. So if I select here, let's say if I want to search for the department, so you can see there is no department column. It means that so there is no department column in the incident table. There is no department column in the incident table. So then how will you filter this data? So we can make use of concept called dot walking. So we know department column is not there here, but still we can make use of the dot walking and we can filter the data. So department should be there in the user table. Okay, so caller department, caller, if you see here, let me click on one record so that you will understand how the caller here. So caller is a referenced field. Caller is a referenced field, and here you can see magnifier icon. If I click on it, it takes me to the user table. Okay, takes me to the user table. So user table, definitely department will be there. Okay, so that's how you can make use of this relation and we can filter the data. Let me show you. So here, if you want to implement dot walking, so first go to filter, click on it, and here select, and here already it is showing. Just I'll try to remove. Yeah, already applied. Just I'll try to show it from scratch. So now just go to your filter, and here first you need to enable show related fields. Otherwise, if you see here, it will not show any related fields. Related fields is nothing but, so if the field referring some other table, so caller table we have seen it was referring user table. Okay, in the form, so I want to give just more clarity. So caller table was referring user table, but here still that relation we are not seeing, just we are seeing only caller. So if you want to enable relations here, so just here type show related fields, and now we can click on here. If you scroll down after that, see here you can see caller column is there, and here they are indicating caller referencing user table or user fields. So select this caller referencing user fields. So select this, so that technically you are moving from incident table to user table, and here you can access the user table columns. So you can see now dot caller and user table columns, and in user table columns you can find the department. So once you find the department, here you can see department is, and here you can select the department, which department records you want to see. Let's say sales, and click on run. So now you can see 30 records it is displayed here. Okay, so this is how you can implement dot walking, and you can see here dot is added. So let me open that. You can see caller dot department. It means that we are navigated from incident table to user table based on the caller column. Okay, so this dot walking we can implement only on this kind of fields, related fields. Okay, so we will learn how to create this kind of fields, and how to add or how to make use of the reference data type, and how to implement this we will learn. So let me know if you have any questions on this. Okay, so this is about dot walking in Servicenow. So in coding also we will use dot walking based on the referenced fields. So this is not possible on all other fields. Okay, so only you can implement dot walking on referenced fields. So apart from this, here in the list, so we can have other filters as well. So just you can make use of your search option, and so when you click on search, it search will enable on every field. So when you click on your search, so it opens the search on every field. You can see, so search box is enabled, you can search it. So when you search here, so automatically filter will create. So for example, if I search, let's say test, where chat description starts with test, so then you can see the filter has been added, automatically it's added. Okay, so this is how you can make use of this searches as well. If you don't want to create a filter, so you can make use of the search, and you can search the content, so it will add the filter. And also here you can use another option called just right click on any specific value. Let's say I want to filter uh, incidents where state equal to in progress. So then go to in progress option, right click, and click on show matching. Click on show matching, so it will show all the records which are in progress. All the records which are in progress. Okay, so this is how you can filter the records by using this direct options. And also here we have another option called filter out. So if you want to implement not equal, you can see here right now the show option, show matching, we are using to implement equal operation like state equal to in progress. But if you use here filter out means not equal. Let me go back to this. Here active equal to true, and here let's say if I want to if I want to put not equal, where state not equal to in progress, where state not equal to in progress. So you can see here, so not equal to in progress. And also you can add other conditions like priority. So priority equal to planning. Okay, so this is how you can just right click and you can make use of these options. And also here every record in ServiceNow, one unique sysID will be there, every record. So if you want to copy sysID of this record, so just click on any column of that record and just you can copy the sysID. So sysID will look like this. It's a unique ID for every record, any unique ID for every record. Okay, so this we will call as a sysID. So sysID we are using to identify the record in the query, or we can use this for reference as well. Okay, so this is how you can make use of the filters. You can make use of the search option, and also you can make use of the list options here. Okay, and here assign to me, and so directly you can assign this ticket if you want to. Right now this ticket is not assigned, so just if you want to assign it, just right click on that record and click on assign to me, so it will assign on your name. So right now I'm a system administrator. Don't it seems it's let me assign this first record. Don't know I am part of assignment or not, just trying to assign it. So the ticket number is 48. Let's remember that. Yeah, somewhere it went. Let me sort it out here by clicking on this. You can sort and search. So let me put here, filter it out, empty records not equal to empty, assigned to not equal to empty. Okay, so now this is how you can assign. So its record is somewhere, so we can filter, we can sort it. We will definitely see that. And here you can see here filters are added. If you want to remove this filter in the in the filter directly, so before that filter just click on here, so that this filter will be ignored. For example, you can see click to remove subsequent conditions. Right click or press shift plus space to open the menu. Okay, so just here if I click on this, so it removes that previous filter, subsequent filters it removed, it removes. Okay, if I want to remove priority equal to planning, so you can click on here. Before that, if you click on, so it removes that. So that's how you can remove it. Okay. So this is how you can make use of the list layout. So this list layout is common in every application, even in system applications or customizable applications or scoped applications. So everywhere this list will be there. So that is the reason I covered this, and here you learned how to filter the data in the list, and how to apply the sort, and how to apply list options here. Okay, and how to implement dot working. So let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so okay then, thanks for joining, and we'll continue tomorrow. So I'm planning to start syllabus, but before that, so if you are interested, please enroll to this training. so that we will continue the syllabus.